Have you ever wondered what separates billionaires like Elon Musk and Jack Ma from everyone else? It's not just about money. It's about a mindset, a series of untold truths that fueled their rise from obscurity to global domination. Today, we're going on a deep dive into their incredible journeys to uncover the timeless lessons on building wealth that you can apply in your own life. This isn't just another success story. It's a playbook for your financial future. Let's start with Elon Musk, the visionary behind Tesla and SpaceX. Most people see the billionaire innovator, but few know about his early struggles. Growing up in South Africa, Musk was severely bullied and often escaped into a world of books and computers. This early adversity built a deep resilience. His first major success was selling his company, Zip2, for a staggering $307 million. Now, what would you do with that kind of money? Most of us would probably secure our future, buy a nice house, and live comfortably. But not Musk. He took one of the biggest risks in modern business history. He reinvested almost his entire fortune into two wildly ambitious ventures: SpaceX, a company aiming to colonize Mars, and Tesla, an electric car company in an industry dominated by giants. There was a point where he was so cash-strapped from funding these ventures that he had to borrow money just to pay his rent. This reveals a core truth about Musk. His obsession with a long-term vision like sustainable energy and making humanity a multiplanetary species far outweighs any desire for short-term comfort or profit. He wasn't building a company. He was trying to change the course of history. And this path was paved with spectacular failures. SpaceX saw its first 3 rocket launches end in fiery explosions. Any one of these could have been the end. The media was calling him a failure, and investors were losing faith. Similarly, Tesla teetered on the brink of bankruptcy multiple times. During the 2008 financial crisis, the company was hours away from collapse. Yet Musk pushed through. These failures weren't dead ends. They were data points, crucial lessons on the path to eventual unprecedented success. This relentless, almost obsessive drive to overcome failure is the first untold truth of his empire. Now let's turn our attention to the East and look at Jack Ma, the founder of the e-commerce titan Alibaba. His story is in many ways the polar opposite of Musk's, yet just as powerful. If Musk's story is one of technical genius and grand vision, Ma's is a masterclass in pure, unshakable persistence. Before becoming one of the richest men in Asia, Jack Ma faced a constant stream of rejection. Think about this. He was rejected from dozens of jobs. When KFC first came to his city, 24 people applied for a job. 23 were hired. Jack Ma was the only one who was rejected. He even tried to become a police officer and was told, "You're no good." What's even more surprising is that, unlike Musk, Jack Ma had no background in technology. He wasn't a coder. He didn't study engineering. He was an English teacher, earning just $12 a month. So how did an English teacher build one of the world's largest tech companies? It came down to his superpower, persistence. He saw the internet's potential to connect small businesses in China with the rest of the world. Despite knowing nothing about coding, he gathered 17 of his friends in his small apartment and pitched them his vision for Alibaba. He convinced them to invest in an idea that seemed impossible at the time. His journey demonstrates that you don't need to be the smartest person in the room or have a technical background to build something revolutionary. You need a clear vision and the tenacity to pursue it when everyone else tells you it is a crazy idea. However, Ma's story also includes a critical moral lesson. After publicly criticizing China's financial system in 2020, he largely vanished from the public eye for several years. This serves as a stark reminder that even billionaires are not immune to systemic and political risks. It adds a layer of complexity to the narrative of success, showing that wealth and influence come with their own unique set of challenges and dangers. So, what can we learn from these two titans who took such different paths to the top? Let's distill their journeys into 5 powerful wealth-building lessons. First, start small, then think big. Musk started by coding a video game as a teenager. Ma started by teaching English and running a small translation service. They both leveraged these humble beginnings, never losing sight of their massive, world-changing ambitions. Your current situation doesn't define your potential. It's your starting line, not your finish line. Second, embrace failure as fuel. Musk's rockets exploded. Ma was rejected from nearly every job he applied for. For most people, this level of failure would be demoralizing. For them, it was essential feedback. They understood that every no and every explosion brought them one step closer to a yes and a successful launch. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Third, reinvest aggressively. This is a huge one. When Musk sold his first company, he didn't cash out, he doubled down. He poured his wealth back into creating even more value. Ma constantly reinvested Alibaba's profits into scaling the platform, expanding into new markets and developing new technologies. True wealth isn't just about earning money. It's about making your money work for you to create even more growth. Fourth, solve big, meaningful problems. This is the secret sauce. Musk isn't just selling cars. He's selling a future with sustainable energy. He isn't just launching rockets. He's working to ensure the survival of humanity. Ma didn't just create a website. He empowered millions of small business owners to participate in the global economy. Lasting wealth is almost always a byproduct of providing immense value and solving a significant problem for a large group of people. And fifth, stay adaptable. The world changes, and you have to change with it. Musk didn't stick to one industry. He diversified from online payments to cars, rockets, solar energy, and now artificial intelligence. Ma pivoted from being an English teacher to a global internet entrepreneur. The ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn is one of the most valuable skills you can possess. So how can you, drawing from their wisdom, start building your own path to wealth? It's not about becoming a billionaire overnight. It's about applying their principles on your own scale. First, invest early and consistently. Whether it's in the stock market, your own education, or a side hustle, the power of compound growth is your greatest ally. Time is more valuable than timing. Next, develop high-income skills. In today's economy, skills like coding, digital marketing, AI, or sales are in high demand. Like Musk with his engineering and Ma with his communication skills, find your unique advantage and master it. Then, focus on creating or owning assets. This is the fundamental difference between the rich and the middle class. Instead of just trading your time for money, build things that generate income for you, a small business, a piece of real estate, intellectual property, or a stock portfolio. Crucially, live below your means, especially in the beginning. Both Musk and Ma lived incredibly frugal lives while building their empires. Every dollar you save and reinvest is a seed for your future financial freedom. Avoid lifestyle inflation as your income grows. Finally, network relentlessly. Opportunities rarely find you in isolation. They come through people. Ma built his empire on relationships. Musk built his teams by finding the best minds. Go to events, connect with people online, and build genuine relationships. Your network truly is your net worth. The key takeaway from Musk and Ma's stories is this. Musk demonstrates the power of audacious risk-taking and a world-changing vision. Ma, on the other hand, proves that unwavering resilience and persistence can overcome even the most humble beginnings and a total lack of initial resources. Together, their journeys teach us a profound truth. Wealth is not a matter of luck. It is built by solving problems, reinvesting in your own growth, embracing failure as a teacher, and absolutely refusing to quit, no matter how many times you get knocked down. Your journey to wealth starts today with the first small step you take, guided by the lessons of those who have walked the path before you. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this valuable, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more deep dives into the mindsets that build empires. Let me know in the comments which lesson resonated with you the most. See you in the next video.